Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with T-44-100. The main reason why we are refreshing our memory with this tank since we played with it 11 months ago is because this tank is on sale, and I have no doubts whatsoever that some people bought this vehicle, and I believe you are thinking how the flying F to play with this tank. So let's try to refresh our memories, and hopefully I can share some tips and tricks how to do so. All in all, T-44-100 is rated 4 stars. In my opinion, this tank, biggest selling point is the gun handling, and looks like community is in love with this tank as well. Community is rating this vehicle for 4 stars, where the overall rating goes on 4.2 stars, where the fun goes. So looks like you are having a blast and looks like you are enjoying yourself. One highlight before we are going into the game is with this tank you need to spam gold. Skill? You need to spam the gold with a tank. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I know, right? Who could expect that? So all in all, T-44 is kind of made out of paper. It has a good gun handling. And it has good mobility, right? So you need to use your mobility and gun handling in order to get some things done. That's all there is to say about this. And if we are comparing the standard ammunition, which has 190 millimeters of penetration, against the gold, which has 247 millimeters of penetration, and shell velocity of 880 against the shell velocity 1100, you get the point what I'm saying, right? The APCRs is the way to go. So don't act surprised. Skill! Don't act surprised if we are going to go ham with APCRs in this session. My goal whenever I am playing with the tanks like this are sessions for like 3,500 or something like this, but once again, the game nowadays can be very much unpredictable. Sometimes it goes well and sometimes not so much. So once again, a lot of things are depending on the luck, and a lot of things are depending on the matchmaking. For now, we haven't met absolutely anyone. We are getting involved. We have Type 59, we have Liz in the back, we are chilling and we are having a blast. And in the same time, what we are going to do, we are going to say hello for Mr. Progetto. I believe we can actually be very much aggressive over there, and all we need to do, we need to say, ooh, hello there. Let's have a conversation. That's all we need to do. Not the most ideal aim from my side, and once again, I am accepting my responsibility and I am just simply farming them shot by shot. I do not really think this poor Progetto will survive this, and I think we can simply be aggressive and just slap the living crap out of this gentleman, right? Even though he is able to penetrate us and to do his last clip, it doesn't really change anything for us, and we know that we can be super duper hyper turbo involved and aggressive overall, so we are okay. Skill, you are playing super aggressively with this tank considering that you have no armor whatsoever. I am very well aware of how do I play the game, and there is a moments when you just simply want to make pressure, right? And in my humble opinion, this is the moment whenever we do not want to chill. This is the moment whenever we are going in and whenever we are making pressure. You sweet, magnificent mother trucker, greetings. Good. And this is how we are winning this side without too much effort whatsoever, right, fellas? That sounds good and that looks real nice. Now, I'm going to say hello for this Mr. Suka Pershing sitting over there. I'm pretty sure we have a good enough angle to slap him, and we need to figure out how to get more involved in this situation, right? I believe I do not need to highlight that our team is winning the game left, right, and center. And once again, this is an easy score for us, and this is an easy victory. One more thing, if we are talking about the players that I would recommend to consider getting this vehicle for themselves, this would be for players who knows what they are doing, right? Once again, I truly do not think that this tank is a beginner-friendly vehicle, and this tank should be played by the beginners, right? This is pretty much what I am highlighting the most. Yes, the tank is powerful, yes, the tank is nimble, yes, the agility is over 10,000, but all in all, you need to know what you are doing in order to play with this tank. Let's teleport to the scoreboard. Okay, and we are back from the very first game. So what do we have? 1.9 thousand damage, 1.4 thousand assisting damage. That's to be expected, and this is all right. Whenever you have no team, this is as much as you can do. We are first by experience. We are fifth by the damage, and we got ourselves 155,000 credits, although most of the credits are coming from completing the mission. So nothing too crazy, nothing unusual. Oh wow, look at this. Ghost Town Assault, and we are playing against the tier 6s. Wow, that is actually very, very nice, and that is real good. Speaking about the alternative options where the setup goes, fellas, there is two more options how you can play with this tank. You can go with a full spotting setup like CVS, optics, and low noise exhaust system, so you are turning yourself into the light tank to the certain extent, or you can go to the monster in the city maps, hardening, rammer, and stabilizer, right? So it very much depends on you, what do you want to do and how you want to play the game, right? Some people prefer to spot, some people prefer to do damage. It's completely up to you. You have all tools in your hand, if you know what I mean. That's what you have. Okay, meanwhile, unfortunately, but we are not spotting anyone over there, which is quite sad thing, but hey, what can you do? Accepted, better luck next time. And the S1 punished me. I should have expected that, and I know that S1 has a chance to do so. So, in this situation, I can only cry about my performance, and I can cry about my decisions to get involved this way. That is okay. We are chilling, and we are feeling quite fine. Panther 2 is the other gentleman who is politely asking me to slap this guy, right? And we will. And we will. It is matter of the time, fellas. Eventually, he should think about peeking again over there, although maybe it's not the case. Who knows? How we can do this? This is the question, fellas. How we can do this? We can predict that Cover 2 will think about going like this, and indeed Cover 2 is going this way. Unfortunately, I missed my shot as well, which is kind of sad thing, but what can you do? And we have a Rudy who is going through the middle of the field while saying tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. This is what he is doing. Unfortunate for a Mr. Rudy, he is going straight into the garage, and there is nothing what this gentleman can do, honestly. Straight ticket to the garage, fellas. And now, what do we have? We have double Cover 2 playing over there. I am not too paranoid, to be fair with you. My agility is over 10,000, so I am feeling real good. And all we need to do, we need to punish IS or Cover 2, whoever will try to get involved here, right? Simple as this. Once again, the biggest selling point of this vehicle, in my humble opinion, is the gun. If you are going to aim your shots mildly, if you are going to pay attention into the game, everything should have been fine, and you should be able to slap the enemies left, right, and center, right? That's all there is to say about this tank. Obviously, be careful. Don't go in front like crazy mother trucker, because otherwise, you know, you are going to take one for the team. But other than that, everything should be alright. Meanwhile, I'm paying attention at this Mr. Cover 2 playing here on the side. But you know what? Cover 2 isn't the biggest problem for us. In fact, at the moment, the biggest problem for us is this E25, right? Let's try to relocate. I think this is the moment whenever we are going to take the safe defense parameter over there, right? Skill, what do you mean by saying this? Well, I just want to get into position from where I would be able to punish every and each guy trying to go into the middle, right? Simple as this. That's all there is to say in this situation. Skill, why are you not spamming the full gold? I do not need to spam the full gold in this situation, but I can tell you one thing, that spamming gold, our performance would be definitely significantly better. It would be easier to hit the shots, it would be easier to punish enemies, and the tank would feel tiny touch better. Well, tiny touch better, significantly better. At least that's what I want to believe. Nevertheless, we do not need that at the moment. Look at this beautiful IS mother trucker who is going through the open field and saying la 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 la. That's what we need. Ooh. Mr. IS in the open field. Once again, at this point, I think the gold is exactly what I am looking for and what I need. Doesn't really change anything, does it? Let's try to eliminate him from the game. Good. Good, 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 good. Cover 2 is asking politely to get slaughtered. Let's relocate. Beautiful game. Beautiful tank, beautiful game. We still can't save this game, to be completely honest with you. I do not really think everything is so bad and everything is... we can't win this, you know? I do not really think it is the case, fellas. Cover 2. Unfortunate for him, I can relocate. After that, we have another gentleman who is being sent into the garage instantly. And then we have another gentleman who may be sent to the garage as well. What a tank this is. What a tank this is, fellas. I'm telling you, whenever I am saying some good things about the vehicle, there is a reason why am I saying those good things. It's not like, today I'm feeling generous and I am going to call a X65T the best tank in the world of tanks. It doesn't work this way. I can promise you that, fellas. It doesn't work this way. Meanwhile, we have Mr. Borat who is thinking about approaching us, and we do not really care too much considering that we have a sniper schnitzel here in the back, right? So we are just chilling and we are having a blast. All I need from the Borat side is to miss one shot. If Borat is missing one shot, then we can simply go up front and we can eliminate him from the game like there is no tomorrow. But for that, I need him to miss. Miss, bounce, doesn't really matter, right? That's what we need in this situation. What is the correct way to approach this Mr. Borat? This is the question. Borat is smart. He won't make pressure like this. He is already out. He's escaping. Very, very smart. Very smart play by this beautiful, magnificent mother trucker. Maybe what we can ask our team to do is to go into the base and try to cap it out. Maybe that's what we could do. The thing is, I'm not going to outspot this mother trucker trying to escape either, unfortunately. So in this situation, the best decision which we could do is to go and cap the base. Right? This is all we are dreaming about, and this is all we need. Maybe we can ask the Udas to go and cap the base as well. I am joining, fellas. But this is straight up going to the base and cap, otherwise it is going to be too late. Meanwhile, Mr. Borat, very, very nice. He fired once. He fired twice. Now our guy is down to fartable, which is a bit complicated situation for us, but let it be. We are not going to cry over this, we are just going to accept that, right? Now, the Borat is trying to take the different approach, at least that's what I want to believe, and I would love to see him making pressure like this. I am feeling real good, fellas. Borat should think about approaching us in this way. That's what I want to believe, okay? I mean, is there a chance that Borat will approach us like this? Sure, there is always a chance. But nevertheless, the time is running low for the enemy team, so Borat has no time to do anything. He just simply needs to go in, right? As you can see, no time, fellas. Time is saying click, click, tiku taku. This is what time is saying, and GG. Skill, why you made a decision to cap the base in this situation? Because why not? Because why not, fellas? Our objective is to win. Our objective is to cap, or alternatively to kill every and each enemy tank, right? And I felt like that was the most appropriate decision from our side. This is literally all we needed to do. We needed to go into the circle and to watch the enemy triangle to cry in the corner, right? And Borat had no hit points to go in and to say, yeah, I'm the most powerful mother tracker. So he simply had no chance to do anything. So, what do we have? We have 3.7 thousand damage, 800 assisting damage, first by experience, first by the damage, and we made 107,000 credits. Now you may think, Skill, why you made so many credits? Once again, fellas, the ammunition, standard ammunition is real cheap of this tank, and as you can see, I am cheap, but literally, instead of spamming full gold and being able to do maybe 1, 2, or 3 shots more, I decided to go with the standard ammunition, and that's why we are enjoying such a great profits as well, right? Okay, fellas, very nice. Lakeville standard battle. Once again, quite straightforward. We are going into the city, and we will try to slap every and each mother tracker who is playing here. Alternative option probably could be to dream about 1-2 line, or to go into the middle, but I do not feel this way. I do not really want to do that. I just do not feel like I want to do that. High explosive on, we have Mr. Lynx who completely messed it up. This is a bad decision by this gentleman. His decision was as bad as my aim, fellas. So we are equal, I would say. Never mind. My aim was a bit better than his decision. How about that? Plus, on top of that, I forgot to highlight before the high explosive ammunition. If you are meeting the Scorpions, the Lynxes, the light tanks, you can slap. You can always load the high explosives, and you can always show the dominance in this way as well, right? So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is pretty good thing. Meanwhile, we have Gusor who is crossing through the middle. Unfortunately, I missed my shot, which is kind of disappointing, but hey. I am accepting my responsibility. That was my fault in the end of the day, right? It was my fault in the end of the day. Meanwhile, what do we have here? We have Mr. Gusor. We have T-77, who will definitely regret his life choices playing here around the corner. He fired 2 times, he fired 3 times. Now he is trying to escape, and we are just simply slapping him in the face. Good, this is exactly what we are looking for, and this is what we need, fellas. This position from this side is extremely powerful. If enemies are trying to make pressure through the upper side, this is game over for the enemies, right? All they are going to do, they are going to complain, and they are going to cry, and they are going to say, good, this is exactly what we need, right? I'm pretty sure I would be able to spot if someone would be brave enough to make a bit of pressure like this. Plus, on top of that, we can get plenty of the assisting damage over there as well. Because we have Jack Tiger and Scorpion. So we are feeling pretty okay. Now it doesn't look like enemies wants to be aggressive. Okay, in this situation, I must admit I am considering my life choices of taking the mid, okay? I must admit, in my consideration, there is only one thing at the moment, and it is to retake the middle. Maybe not the smartest idea from my side, but this is what I think. Meanwhile, we have Mr. Škoda playing in the middle of the field, so pretty much the gentleman knows he completely messed up. He made a mistake, so I don't really think he is going to be as aggressive as he initially thought he would be. Meanwhile, he is trying to escape. We are priming the shot. Unfortunately, I'm missing it, but I have a feeling that we tracked him, and rest is history. Oh my bananas, this Škoda armor. Once again, it is significantly easier to pre-aim whenever you are shooting the gold ammunition, right? For obvious reasons, just because it is quicker. So once again, I am in a way playing with this tank in the budget mode, and yet still we are making it work. Maybe enough of the budget mode? You know what? Enough of the budget mode. That's it. Enough of the budget mode. How about that? Beautiful shot. Very, very nice. All we want to do here, we want to say hello for them, and we want to get even more involved. Obviously, I believe we do not really need to highlight this, that we are sitting extremely well in this situation, and all we need to do, we need to get a bit more involved here. I don't really want to get involved to the level that, oh boy, I want to get involved like so. What this will give for us, fellas, this will give us a chance to slap Gusor or alternatively Borat, and in the same time I have no doubts whatsoever that we should be able to say hello for Mr. Waffle. But first of all, Borat is our priority. I'm pre-aiming with high explosives. That was a bad pre-aim. Can we complain about that? Not really. I'm going to go for a blind shot towards that Waffle. Unfortunately, we cannot hit him, and the Borat is running away for his life. Not ideal choice by the gentleman, right? Okay, Mr. Waffle. Let's stop here for a moment. Op. I know that Chimera doesn't do that on purpose by any shape or any form, right? And in the same time, we are touching each other butts, so nothing to complain about and nothing to scream about either. Beautiful shot into the 212A, and all we need to do now, we need to ram the living crap out of this Gusor if it is possible. I am aiming for a tracking shot. I'm going for a bit of the aiming, or a bit of the ramming, I suppose to say, and he is dead. We fixed our score. What to say about this? Obviously, whenever games are not the most equal ones, and whenever you have ability to run from the left to the right, from the right to the left, you know, it is extremely good to have the tank like T-44-100. Is it an easy tank to play? No, it's not, fellas. You need to know exactly what you are doing in order to be successful with this vehicle. At least in my humble opinion, right? But I really want to put this out of the way and just to show what the tank can do, right? Anyways, 2,800 damage, 400 assisting damage. We are first by experience, we are first by the damage, and we got quite a bit of the profits as well, which is very much appreciated. Although I have a feeling that I have some gold ammunition in stock, so I haven't paid for a gold ammo. Yeah, as you can see, I have 8 of them in stock still, so the profits from those rounds weren't so accurate as they could have been. And all, in the end of the day, fellas, remember in the start of the battle, I said I am happy to be able to do 3,500, right? And this is what we have. We played for 2,800 damage, 900 assisting damage, so in the end of the day, we have like 3.7 thousand performance, between 3.7 and 3.9, right? And this is completely fine. I'm not complaining about this. I would rate this as a great success, and this is how this tank can perform, and this is how the T-44-100 can work. Obviously, fellas, if it happened to be that you played with this tank, and I have no doubts whatsoever that we have quite some experts out there with the T-44-100, feel free to share your opinion in the comment section down below, and hopefully that would help for future customers of this tank, right? And thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.